The grounds completely lifted the area.
Well, everything's lush and fresh.
The coffee is amazing.
The coffee's good, the atmosphere's better.
Oh, I love the flowers, we love the food.
You're not far from work, but you feel a million miles away.
Like a farm in the city.
There's no entry fee. It's free.
It's lovely for families.
We can bring our dog here.
Kevin Bacon is a big draw card.
Everyone loves Kevin Bacon, don't they?
The vibe's so happy and everyone loves it.
I'm here for the food.
It reminds me of being like in your grandma's backyard. Yeah.
So the grounds is, for me, a place to remember. The core foundation of my business is creating unique and memorable experiences for my customers.
Ramsey and I originally set out to create a beautiful cafe to showcase our coffee.
It goes back to the family, the home-cooked meals, wholesome food.
The smell of the bread and the coffee being roasted and the beautiful pastries that's in the window.
I wanted to build a sanctuary that's free-flowing, it's green, it's full of life and full of energy. And
it's like being in a home that you've never had.
my mum was from the farm, she was from Grafton. Every time I used to get out of the city, I used to feel free in the farms. I used to play with animals, and I wanted to bring that back to kind of the city. It's a way for me to recreate, dream, or build memories for people to connect and interact with. It's really been amazing for me to be able to work with my sister who's does all my design and basically brings my crazy ideas to life.
He's the mad and I'm the calm, I guess. We always drove past this site, there was nothing on it, it was kind of derelict, but beautiful bones.
When Ramsey come looking for this cafe, it was just an empty building site. Nothing was here. Where we're standing now, it was the car park. It took us a good 8 to 9 months to construct the place, to get it all up and running.
We were in the middle of building this place.
He looks at me and says, "Jack, I have an idea. We are going to turn this car park into a garden with chickens in there."
When Jack and Ramsey first called me, they told me that they had a small cafe garden that they wanted me to build something for. And then when I actually arrived at the site, it was such a huge space.
We just got all these beautiful old sleepers and made these organic garden beds. Then we wanted to create the garden hut outside, so it felt like you were almost at a farm surrounded in a garden. I have a very distinct vision of what I like with plants. I guess one thing is we don't like small plants.
The attention to detail in a garden is what separates just a normal garden from a really impressive garden with impact.
Ramsey did want to bring a big floral aspect into the grounds. His vision was to take over this part of the grounds, the atrium, and have the florist as your main focal point as you walk down the driveway. We started off as a little flower stand. Once we got it in here, we went from 1 staff member to 6 staff members. Now we are probably one of Sydney's busiest florists.
A lot of times people open and project worst possible scenario. Not everyone thinks about the opposite end of scale.
No one really understood the reaction that would happen.
And we certainly weren't prepared for it.
We were looking at 70 to 100 plates on the first day.
And then people kept on coming in.
We got over 700 plates served on the first day.
We were pinching ourselves really, and all my friends who I got to come ended up having to go get eggs and chicken because the whole cafe had sold out.
We thought we'll be out here and we actually exceeded so much more.
I remember we made 1,600 coffees in our first week, and last week we made 10,500.
It was a learning curve. For me, everything's about learning, growing, evolving. We want to build something else even more amazing.
Hey.